Okay, so in this video, I'm going to take you through creating a post with the actual software. Okay, now I'm on one of my health blogs, so I'm going to go around that topic, and the topic that I'm choosing right now is natural supplements. So I'm going to put my keyword in here. I've already done this for the sake of time for this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it from the page content because I want to see what's happening on the pages. All right, so I'm going to put that in there. And then what I also do is I'll get some information from all the keyword suggestion areas, and I'll leave my filter options as is. All right, and I want to extract all the words maximum up to 4-word phrases. So I'm going to leave that like that. And I could choose the USA engine or the UK engine, but I'm going to leave it as global. And then I'm going to come here and click on analyze. Now I want to get all of the content. You know what, let's change that. I'm going to only go 600 words maximum, and then I'll click on start analyze. So the plugin is going to start going through the top 10 sites, start crawling those sites, and start gathering that information for us. Okay, so here we are now, and I want to see all of this information. So I'm going to say show me 100 entries. Okay. All right, so we see that with 1-word phrases, supplements are very popular, healthy is very popular. Okay, herbal, okay, Mayo, that might be like Mayo Clinic. Let's take a look at 4-word phrases. Let's click on that. Okay. All right, so look at this right here, botanicals. Okay, so botanicals are probably used as a natural means in natural supplements. So I'm going to come over here to the search area, and I'm just going to search for the word botanicals and see what keywords come up. Okay. All right, so I get 4 of them. So I think I definitely want to use botanicals in my post. Okay. Okay, so let's look at this phrase right here, supplements, sometimes called botanicals. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on insert into post. All right, and that's going to be waiting for me up here. So I know I can use that phrase or variation of it in my content. All right, let's go to 2-word phrases and take a look. Okay, let me get rid of this. All right. Okay, so look at this right here, healthy diets, healthy cooking. All right, I like that. I'm going to click on that and click on healthy diet, healthy menus. That's very good. All right, shopping strategies, that's huge. Okay, and let me go back up to 3-word phrases and take a look. All right, herbal remedies goes. Okay, all right, look at this, same scientific scrutiny. Improved memory flaxseed. Okay, that's very good. Latest health information. So I like those. I'm going to choose some of these. Okay, and latest health information. And then I'm going to come over here to the 1-word phrases and take a look again. Nutrition, I like that. Supplements, healthy, herbal. Okay, and I'm going to choose cooking. All right, so now look at this. I got all of these keywords in here that I'm ready to go with. All right. So now I'm ready to start crafting my post, but let's go over here to the meta tab, and I'm going to look for maybe a title or something. Okay. I like this, herbal supplements, what you need to know before you buy. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that into the post title, and then I'm going to edit that right here. Herbal and natural. Okay. What you should know. All right. Okay. Now it's time to start creating the content. Okay. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to choose that supplements. Okay. Sometimes called botanicals, and I'm going to look for maybe another keyword here, or I'm going to start making my own. Okay, supplements, sometimes called botanicals, can be a great way to boost your nutrition along with your workout. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one, latest health information. I'm going to work around that. Some supplements can be dangerous, but not if you have the latest health information. Okay, however, nothing substitutes nutritional value, like, look at this, healthy cooking. See how it's writing itself? It's pretty cool. Okay, healthy cooking and healthy diets. All right. Now I've already used nutrition and I've already used supplements. So I use supplements here and I've used nutrition there. So I'm going to get rid of those. Okay. And I've used healthy as well. So I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. So let me bring the rest of them up here. All right. I've used cooking, but I'm going to use it again. Okay. If you have a problem cooking, then the best thing to do is to plan a great and nutritious but delicious, I spelled that wrong, healthy menu. All right. But if you don't want chemicals that are unnatural in your body, then you might want to consider herbal solutions. And then we're going to use this phrase right here. Okay, herbal remedies. All right, herbal remedies goes hand in hand with the natural movement. Okay, I don't know what dash diet is. Okay, but having a healthy menu requires, look at this, shopping strategies. Okay, see that? And I've already used cooking. I've already used herbal. Okay, now look at that. Now if I want to, this is where I can kind of curate and just add an article right down here. I could say something like, I found a nice set of articles to show you more about, and I'll use my keyword again, natural supplements. And then in this area is where I'll link to my content, maybe make a quote and link to it, and then I am done and ready to publish. Click on publish right there and I'm good to go. All right, now if I wanted to, I can also come over here and drill down to this particular site, Mayo Clinic or drugstore.com, take a look. So I can come over here and just say, okay, let me analyze the words on this site and see what comes up. All right, so I'll go back to my words data tab. Okay, and I'm getting some of the same words here as well. All right, now if I'm ready, if I like this, I'll just go ahead and click on CSV and save all these keywords to a CSV file, so I can dump them into another keyword tool, save them to an Excel file if I want to edit them for research later, PDF file if I want to give them over to a worker, or I can even choose to print them just by clicking on the print button right here. And now we're ready to print. We're in print view. All right. Now, as I said before, there's a ton of other things that you can do with this tool, but if I stayed on this, I'd be like maybe a half an hour to an hour trying to show you that. But this is, I just showed you in 5 minutes how I created a post using keywords that are already used by the top 10 sites. And I just showed you how you can craft a post using these keywords, meaningful keywords, related keywords, along with your #1 topic, and then also how you can insert that information from their metadata into your metadata as well. So go ahead and scroll down and use the button below to get your copy of SEO X-Ray Hero now. Take care.